All right, welcome everyone to Petey Aprendendo Português. Sometimes I wait a couple seconds because you never know. The stream might not kick in a timely manner. Explain my answer now is now free for everyone. Oh shit, I don't know what that means. What's explain my answer? I'm probably not gonna utilize that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna utilize that. But anyways, 1,955 days on the day streak. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Let's begin. Oh yeah, do we have to say goodbye to the previous day? I'm pretty sure that's our tradition, right? 1954 is gone. Let's begin. And I like that day, 1,954. That was cool. But let's start this flame as soon as we can, because we're getting close to Cinderella hour, and I'd like to spend a little bit of time here. So I'll see you in a sec. Eu falo português. So we're in 12th place, and I'm not too super concerned about that. I think I want to do enough that'll get... Oh, crap. I forgot the volume was up. Holy crap. So, yeah, I mean, if we get up to, like, 8th place, and that's like 100 XP, that's not too bad. I think I'll do that much. Like, if I get up to 1,400, that's twice that of 16th place, which is pretty good. But it's always going to be a grind every single time. Big grind every time. Esperanza, they didn't do anything yet, so I think there's still a lot of people that are fresh with not doing their day streak. That's irresponsible. Oh no. But I think what I'm going to do is a little bit of mistake eraser. And then I'll have the confidence. Actually, you know what? I could do the speaking. Speaking 12 exercises. We could certainly do that. And then we'll do a mistake eraser. Yeah, we got a plan. We got a plan for the day. Let's start with the speaking. Those we just blow through usually, so stay tuned.
Quero te confirmar as datas.
Quero te confirmar as datas.
Não se
esqueça de nenhum detalhe importante.
Não entendi. Quantos metros quadrados?
Não entendi quantos metros quadrados. How many square meters? Didn't understand how many square meters.
Vou te enviar os documentos.
Vou te enviar os documentos.
Eles vão começar a explicar os tipos de conta.
Eles vão começar a explicar os tipos de conta. Yes.
Aluguel alto.
Aluguel alto. High rent.
Onde estão os bancos nos arredores de Porto?
Onde estão os bancos nos arredores de Porto?
Quero voltar a revisar meu orçamento.
Quero voltar a revisar meu orçamento. Quero. What the frick? My phone's been glitching all day. Come on. My phone has been glitching the entire day.
Temos de explicar tudo para eles.
Temos de explicar tudo para eles. See, I could do this, but it's just one of those...
Eles explicaram todas as condições completamente.
They explain all of the conditions completely. Eles explicaram todas as condições completamente. There we go. Thoroughly, completely. Same difference. We got it done. Let's see that flame. And... boom, 1,955. Shiggity swat on the day streak. Keeping that flame going, keeping it alive. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. With Super Duo, we are party animals. Ooh, we got it included. Flame included. But let's see that for another dopamine hit for both instances. So, meu amor. Boom. Ooh, it's actually animated. Wow. Oh, we gotta do... We're definitely gonna get this done by, like, today. 2 days left. That'll be easy. There it is. 37 minutes left in the day. Wow. Which is why we gotta get that Dobro Cheesy Peas fairly quick. Let's see what the animation is today for this one. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, it's the hearted one. Wow, he's so smitten. So we got about, what was that? That was 2 additional ones, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 7. I think we have 7 now. Duh. Boom. There it is. 36 minutes left in the day. So we're running out of daylight, I suppose. Not that it's really day. It's pretty much almost the next day. Not that we're going to do a double day. We're just going to keep it going. Keeping it funky fresh. All right. Let's, I'm sorry, Mr. Burns, but I must sacrifice you to the Duolingo owl. It's my eldritch pact. Did we get it? Okay, yeah, we got 10 out of 12. There we go. We're going to do another speaking. Vamos empatar já. Let's tie right now.
De
repente a bola estava em nossas mãos. The ball ended up in our hands.
No tempo final.
No tempo final precisamos marcar gol.
Passa
a bola logo do goleiro. Pass the ball from the goalkeeper.
esses gols.
Esses gols. Esses gols.
Faz
milagre e passa a bola.
Me mostra.
Me mostra a jogada. Me mostra. Show me the
Concordo.
play. Concordo. Chutamos com força. Concordo. Você consegue agarrar e correr? Are you able to grab and run? Vamos tentar empatar a partida. Let's try to tie the game. Practice complete. Yes, eu falo português. Yeah, give me that. Yeah, we got the sugar and we also got the double XP, which we want to dive into. Well, we got 38 out of 50. We're close. Oh, we could have ended up having 40 if we did yesterday's. But that's okay. We'll win at life. So it looks like we are in 11th place. Oh, our rival Peter. Let's look at this guy. Wow, he's got Duolingo Max. This is my... I'm not gonna lie. That looks like me in the future. Like, with, like, the same... I have those blue glasses, ironically. Interestingly enough. Yeesh. Holy crap. Oh, I did 680. But he did quite a bunch, too. He did 15. Where am I at? I'm at 28. Yeah, I'm gonna get more than you, son. Oh, no, he just did 28. Okay, so he's just coasting. Yeah, on Thursday I just did like 50. Wow, 50 even? Yeah, I got 50 again. Nice. But yeah, we're going to do Mistake Eraser. Haven't done that in a long time. 16 mistakes. And yeah, we could clean that up. And
Quais são os seus cartões de crédito?
What?
Quais
What?
São os.
What credit cards do you have? João e eu somos altos. A gente é alto, right? Já.
Biquíni. Viajou. Pelo mundo.
Have you traveled? Já, I think was what I forgot.
Todos os ternos deles são ruins. Todo. o ternos deles são ruins.
Deles. Ternos.
Água.
I feel like that was... I sounded like she said agua, but it was agua with the accent. Que mais você recomendou para saladas? O que mais você recomendar? Oh, because I did past tense.
Quais desses shorts você quer comprar? Quais desses shorts você quer comprar?
I think this one I didn't understand what she was saying. Which of these shorts do you want to buy?
Já tentaste surfar?
Have you tried surfing yet?
No inverno, gosto de ficar em casa.
Também, eu também.
Esse lenço é ótimo. Esse lenço é ótimo.
Lençol. Lençol is sheet. Lençol is scarf. João. E eu. A gente é alto. Not because I literally had my mouse hovered there. I wasn't even looking at
Todos
that.
os ternos deles são ruins. Todo o ternos deles são ruins.
And this is kind of a throwback to the story with Oscar and his cousin.
Água.
Agua, just water. Por que o que mais recomenda? Você recomenda para saladas? There we go.
Esse lenço é ótimo. Esse lenço é ótimo.
The scarf is great. All right. Oh, wow, we got still some mistakes to erase. Wow, that's pretty cool. Peter. My boy. My rival. Olá, Petey. Tudo bem? Eu estou muito bem. E você? All right, let's do this one. De novo. Oh no, it's barraca. Nunca mais vou esquecer minha barraca. I'll never forget my tent again. Olha a lista.
Você não esquecer.
Para você
não esquecer nada.
Olha a lista para não esquecer nada. Check the list so you don't forget anything. Eu vou explicar o problema mais tarde. Alright. Eu te explico o problema mais tarde. It would also work. Essas tomates são frescos. Esses tomates estão frescos.
Ele sempre fala sobre o espetáculo por dias. Ele sempre fala sobre o espetáculo por dias.
Espetáculo.
Você joga no centro, né?
You play in the center, right? Né? Eles. Fuck. Tomates? Shit. Tomates estão frescos. Oh my
Ele
God.
sempre fala sobre o espetáculo por dias. Ele sempre fala sobre o espetáculo por dias.
He's always talking about the show for days. We got 12 for that. For some reason it promised 24, but oh well. Maybe we got some left. Oh, we got some jammy gems for that. So we got all of our mistakes done. That was good. So Saiba came a escrever no Discord. Oh, learn Português. Lá tem muitos brasileiros que você pratica seu português. Recomendo entrar depois. Oh, muito obrigado. Yeah. I think what you said was like, I know that the server in Discord is Learn Portuguese there, and it has a lot of Brazilians there that can practice your Portuguese. I recommend to enter after. No, I gotta go to bed. I wish I had the time to. I don't mean to dismiss that either. I just wish I had the time. All right. How much time we got? We got 6 minutes. I think I'll try to do a listening. Speaking of listening.
Vamos voltar a falar com o gerente. Vamos voltar a falar com o gerente.
Let's talk to the manager again.
Você pode começar a pedir informações? Você pode começar a pedir informações?
Can you start asking for information?
A moradia tem 3 quartos. Moradia. A moradia tem 3 quartos. Quartos.
The house has 3 bedrooms.
Tamanho pequeno. Tamanho pequeno.
A small size.
Queremos mostrar a casa para vocês. Queremos mostrar a casa para vocês.
We want to show you the house.
O aluguel subiu para um nível. O aluguel subiu para um nível alto. Nível alto.
The rent has risen to a high level.
Posso te ligar mais tarde. Posso te tarde. Ligar mais tarde.
Can I call you later?
Preciso te enviar os documentos. Enviar os documentos.
I need to send you the documents.
Qual é a condição para assinar o contrato? Qual é a condição para assinar o contrato?
What's the condition for signing the contract?
Uma cozinha média. Uma cozinha média. Uma cozinha média.
A medium-sized kitchen. How quaint. All right, suck on that. Yeah, I'm better than you. I'm kidding. But, we did quite a bit. We're in 9th place. That's a good spot to be at. It's not too competitive. It's not too... Maybe it can help you. I'm just letting you know that the server exists. You can get there anytime. Perhaps it can. Perhaps it can, Gabrielle. But I have to work. What sucks is that I really want to quit my day job. I really do. This has been like an ongoing thing. I'd like to have a YouTube channel that would allow me to quit my day job. And, that's cool. um, if I quit my day job, then I am essentially allowing myself to, I don't know, like if I can make an income doing YouTubes or being an online influencer and stuff like that, I would be super ecstatic with that type of a life, It's also just like I would have time to like, I don't know, lead my own direction in life and just be like, yeah, I'm an autonomous person. I don't want to, like, if I have some sort of a bullshit obligation I have to go to, I could just be like, nah. Like, I don't know. And also just, I don't know. I'm super like, I don't know, forlorn. This is why a lot of people wanted like work from home jobs, so that they could like work from home and also be homemakers and also just kind of clean their house at the same time, no commutes. But I think it messed up the car industry, and that's not a good thing, But if I could end up making something like even like $5,000 a week, $5,000 a week, I don't know if I could do that as an influencer, because I don't post often. I just live stream, but I count that as posting in my head so that I could justify, doing 1 or 2 lessons a day and serving it up Gary's way. But I think I make almost like $1,000 a week. And that's probably something that I shouldn't be confiding to, I suppose. What do you work with? I work with mail machines. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't have enough space. Like, learning a language, honestly, even though I do this every day, it's kind of a secondary thing. Like, I just do Duolingo. I repair. I was actually really exhausted today from my job because it's physically demanding at points. And it's like, repairing mail machines and stuff like that. I'm not, you could tell from the bags on my eyes that I'm just not, it's draining. It's just draining. And I wish that I had something that I enjoyed doing. I wish I could be a musician. I wish that was a thing. Honestly, if there was, I know that they talk about like, oh, you could always be a music teacher, and it's like, that's a bag of shit. Dealing with the regulations of all that stuff is kind of it's a logistical nightmare. So I'm kind of at a limbo state of things like that. So, anywho, I think I got it. It's a necessary she. Yes, it is. It's a very necessary she. I go home. Oh shit, did I close out of that? Oops, there we go. See, my day is I go home and I'm exhausted. So I eat something. I sleep for a bit. Wake up and do this. Then I go back to sleep. Wake up, shower, go to work. Do it all over again. And it's just, there's no time to do anything. And so it's kind of it's a time drain. And I'm really trying to get away from something like that, out of a time drain. Because I can barely take care of shit that I got going on here. So I am not not excited about that stuff, that's for sure. So I don't know if like, I know that they have like kind of bullshitty jobs out there where you could just clickety clack on a keyboard and then that'll be your thing. But I think it's more like government jobs that require, where basically you could just kind of show up and bullshit through things. And then that's pretty much it for that. Looking at job listings, actually. See, even right now, like my biological, what's your time zone? It's like 2 hours after you or something like that. It's 2 hours apart. So it's like almost midnight for me. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning for you guys in Brazil. Yes. Exactly that. See, I know you guys. Out or outside of the U.S. Oh, I'm in America. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much agreeing with you. I'm in the greatest country on the planet. God bless us. Oh, say, can you see? There it is. Oh, don't put your finger on this. I almost burned myself. Wow. I am thoughtless sometimes. But yeah, if I could like sorry. So my last job was customer service, which nobody wants to fucking do. Yeah, time zones can really suck. Also, daylight saving sucks. Like halfway through the year, are we like 1 hour apart because we still have daylight savings time and Brazil did away with it. Honestly, something I think America should do, because like we don't, like, especially in the Northeast, like I'm in the Northeast, we don't get any sun. So I would want more day when I come home from work, because that's at least better, you know? It's uplifting. All my friends are on the west side, 5 hours before me. When I'm going to sleep, they're getting home. It really sucks. So you probably have like a lot of friends out of California, those West Coast douchebags and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, California and Washington. So, yeah, I've one of our like main sponsors of this channel is from Washington. I don't know if I just doxed him. Also, I have mice. I don't know if I just heard a mouse. Rato está na minha casa. Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, he gave me like some money to purchase a capture card so I could play games on this channel, and I did that for a while, and I stopped because I don't know, my bunny died, and I like had an emotional breakdown. It wasn't good. It wasn't a good time. But yeah, it's one of those days, one of those times. It was such a... I think it was like almost 800 days in, and she passed away, and I just didn't... I fucking was heartbroken. Like, I probably didn't cry that much when my... like my grandmother and my grandfather died on my dad's side of the family. That's kind of like, I don't know. Like, I was closer to my bunny than I was with people. And I know that that's silly to say, because some people just don't have empathy. That's what I'd like to think. Nobody has empathy anymore. Yeah, she was so cute. It stopped snowing for now, but it's probably going to start up soon. Kill the Mickey. I used to have the falsetto in order to do the Mickey Mouse voice. I'm sorry for that too. I am sad. Because, like, I don't know, death is something that I didn't know was such an extreme fear for me. Because you look at something that seemingly feels like they're not going to go anywhere, and then they're just gone, and that's it. And then, I always get the response of like, well, that's why you should live life to the fullest. You should go out and do things that are fun and enjoyable. With what time or money? With what energy, time, and money do you have to do that? Like, it's not fun for me to be exhausted and at another location. It's not fun for me to be like, to have like no money but rested and at another location. It's no fun for me being like rested, going to work every day, eating up all my time and energy, and just having enough energy to make it to the next day. Like, the only thing I have a solution for is like, I have to do hard drugs in order to keep up with this, in order to have energy. But even then, it's like, then your teeth fall out if you do crack. And then you end up in some crack house in downtown, and that's pretty much it. So. And then you turn 65, you collect, retirement, what's left of it, whatever's been... Because, like, here's what's going to happen. Everybody's going to be a millionaire by the time I'm old enough to retire. But $1 million is like, I don't know, it's going to be like $10,000. So what is that? You're basically a hobo. And you hope that you have somebody that's like a grandson or a son or daughter that is responsible enough to take care of you. Or they just kill you off, because now we're incentivizing assisted suicide where I live. Which that now is going to erase the need for government to want to accommodate and help the welfare of each individual. But yeah, I don't know. I pretty much did everything I wanted to do on Duolingo's. I do appreciate the visit too, and anybody that I talk to, it's always a good conversation that we have. It's mostly me talking at you, but still, nonetheless, it's a good time. So I'm gonna actually, like, the leaderboard is fine. Leaderboards is fine. And yeah. Like it, and I know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Everybody's gonna earn like 1,000 XP, and they're gonna like make me feel bad for existing. And then Sunday's gonna be a grind, and it's just gonna be rinse and repeat all over again. Me trying to survive this thing. But I've got some stuff in the chamber. If I go to the Duolingo path and I start off here, discuss past experiences, I get double XP there. Right off the rip. And I think I could do it that way. So, anywho's. I hope that you enjoy me as an individual. Bro, I didn't even know what to say. The adult life, I don't know. It's unfair. And then some, like, elder boomer would say, well, life's unfair. No. It was fair for you. Like, there's a lot of atrocities that you've probably lived and had to suck it up and, suck it up, kid, But I could work my ass off. I could work 12-hour days. And granted, I'm preaching to the choir. A lot of Brazilians, that's what they do. They just work every day. Non-stop. That's what my fiance is doing right now. It's like, bitch, let me give you money. Let me be your sugar daddy here. And she's like, no, I have to work, man. It's like, it's so stupid. Just get out of your own way. Let me help you. Like, what I'm doing right now is I'm earning money to save. Just in case if, like, we want to do a bunch of fun stuff or I take a lot of time off. And then, the next day, the next years happen. And we're pretty much, actually, I don't even know if I did 16 lessons in total. Oh, well. I think we might have done 2. No, I think we did like 6. Then yesterday, I think we did 3. So we'll be fine tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be an even spread. Not going to be too much. I'm addicted to doom scrolling. I'm going to admit that right now. Sometimes I just doom scroll. And you're right. There's something that I need to do in terms of, like, active listening and active, like, learning. But I've done Duolingo for so long that it's like I need something from Duolingo Max that then transcends to the desktop version, because that's what I'm more comfortable with, is the desktop version. Yeah, and I think what I'm at right now, like, I need a clickety-clack on your keyboard job. That's what my last job I was trying to get. But I had a supervisor that was kind of sociopathic, strict, very spiteful. And so I had to get out of there. And here I am, fixing machines. I have no business doing that. I don't know why I don't know how I got that. Well, my cousin helped me get the job. But granted, I am technical in some ways. It's not my passion. God, no. Like, I would rather be a musician and just, like, not do this. Like, not do this type of deal. So, I don't know. I feel like if something were to happen and if something were to happen to I don't know, like my employment status, and I had to, like, Luckily, we have unemployment insurance, but that only lasts for like 6 months. I could probably in that time just like try to scrounge and scavenge, because I have some reserves of food stored up. Like I'm like fight or flight mode, like survivalist. Not that that's a comfortable way to be, but sometimes it's just you gotta try your dreams once, or just take a year off, you know? Yeah, I need to stop doom scrolling too. Now what I actually do is study, is watch YouTube videos in English, and when I don't understand something, I turn on subs and search what it said. See, that's smart. After a long, like I spent the entire day, like no breaks, no water, no lunch, just working. From like 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. or 4:30 p.m. It's like an 8 to 5 job with lunch in the middle, but I don't even take the lunch. I just go home early. So I think I went home at 4:30 to be done by 5. And it was a fucking grind, man. It was like, it's one thing to do hard work, but it's another thing to have like a clickety-clack job that's like, you know, just fucking around on a keyboard using a screen and all that stuff. Like, if I could do that at home, that would be dope. That would be super dope. And I might just continue to get my certification for like IT and stuff like that, and just, you know, just try that, you know. Let's see. Let me actually ask ChatGPT. Because some places do hybrid remote, like some, like 3 days out of the week you go into the office, 2 days out of the week you go, or 3 days. Let's say like 2 days you get to stay home. So like I could stay home Monday and Friday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday I go out. That's pretty cool. I could do that, but I can't justify the wear and tear on a vehicle, and just, you know, like if I could do it all at home, then why wouldn't I, you know? Já tá fluente em português? No, not really. I wish. Eu sonhava. Now what I actually do is study. Yeah, that's my dream job, is doing nothing and getting paid for it. Yeah. See, I'm looking right now to see if there's anything. Funny thing is, like, ChatGPT is like, be careful, remote job scams are common. Many fake work from home offers target job seekers with unrealistic promises, like paying you to review products online and ask you to invest money or create crypto accounts. These are scams, obviously. Virtual search Indeed and LinkedIn with filters. Yeah, that's Indeed has always been scams. I never find anything from Indeed. Oh, shit, it's midnight. We're in the next day. Should I continue? I don't know if I should. Or do we want to wait for this to be a separate stream? But right now, the Duolingo part of it is can continue to tomorrow. So we could technically get things going with that. But as it stands, I'm assuming that there's going to be some sort of a fight to get I don't know, from ninth place and all and sorts should be a thing. But let me know if you want me to. I'll stay on for a little bit longer, but I don't know if you want me to stream tomorrow. I'll hold off from doing a day streak. 2 days in a row. Oh yeah. Yeah. So it's up to you, man. I pretty much kind of said all my piece. I'm just right now. I'm trying to learn as much as I can as a technician, and then from there, we'll see. We will see where it goes from there. I really dislike the grind, though. Something a little less grindy, like just because my customer service job was literally phones after phones after phones after phones after phones after phones, answering questions. Oh my God. It's the end of the world. Holy crap. Oh my God. I had to get out of there. And that's fine if it's back to back, you know. I adapted to it. I was stressed out a lot. But I adapted to it, and I forgot what I was going to say to add to that. Yeah, I had to get out of there. Because it's like you get a death threat for trying to do your job. And then it's like, yeah, I'm never going to this shit again. Yeah, like, and it's just the treatment that I got after the fucking death threat. It was stupid. Like, my supervisor, I would assume is supposed to be on my side, but it's like, okay, here's everything you did wrong. How could you have prevented the death threat? It's like, it's not my fault that this fucking thug hood rat fucking threatened my life because he didn't have a fucking father. Like, you know, shit like that. Like, have a dad. Like, it's not my responsibility to, like, be responsible for your money. It's just trying to help you. Yo, hella bro. Hey, Victor. Do you really like to do Duolingo? Like, it always makes me bored. I like how you started with me complaining about my last job. I'm out of it, luckily. But, you know, honestly, I think I like doing Duolingo. It's not even that I like doing it. It's just, it's an idiosyncratic thing that I just do every day. I have to do it. It's one of those, like, nervous tics. Gotta do it. Just gotta fucking do a little bit. Little bit each way. Because, like, let's say I don't know. Let's say I missed a day streak, I'd probably flip out. There's probably some OCD part of it that is undiagnosed. We could probably psychoanalyze everything for me from how I emote to things. But I'd rather not. I don't like being... I mean, I'm a pretty easy target, but I don't like being targeted. Who does, you know? And it's fun to be it's fun to gang up on the guy who's just trying to do his best. Samuel Malta Tomaci. I like the name. Jean-Victor Guilherme Inoda Costa T. Oi. I think I like it enough that I do, like, it has to be done. It's not even that I like it anymore, it has to be done. Don't get me wrong, it's just kind of like practicing an instrument or like exercising. Like, yeah, I'd rather lay on my couch and do nothing and sleep. Like what I probably should be doing right now. It's late. What are you guys doing up? Feliz sexta-feira e actually sábado. Feliz sábado. It's a Saturday. But this is like my idiosyncratic thing that I do. And you know, it probably should be in my best interest to do this in the morning before work, but then my brain's hardwired to Portuguese and then my wording is off, you know, when meeting with customers. But it's you know, you get it done first thing in the morning. You lost your 300-day streak on Duolingo because my phone broke. Oh, man. I'm so sorry, man. I normally judge, but I'm just like, that's horrible. That's why I got this giant brick. Look at this fucking thick-ass thing. This is probably bound to, like, I bump this once and it just spontaneously combusts because it's a big-ass battery. So I would rather... I should probably replace this phone. But, you know, it's about 3 years old now. And it sucks. Like, the battery's awesome. Like, look at this big-ass fucking thing. But it can't do calls. Like, I have to hold it to my face and talk into it. And keep it on speakerphone in order for people to hear me. For some reason, I think it's because I took it underwater because this is a waterproof phone and I got some great video with it. But, you know, I just, with, you know, and the headphone jack I think broke too, which was the point of getting this type of phone. Because everybody's like, oh, just use a USB adapter. It's like, suck my dick. I'm not going to use a USB adapter. I need the headphone jack in case if I have something. Like, or I just carry an iPod with me, which defeats the whole purpose of getting a phone with multiple apps and being able to listen to music. Firstly, it's like, no, then I'll have an iPod with me. Screw you, you know? I love the brick phones, you know? Those things are great. Can I give you a tip? You said that you were kind of addicted to scroll reels. Try watching reels in Portuguese. Yeah, that's a good idea. You know, I'll say this, though. If I study Portuguese outside of this, I feel like I'm wasting time for like content for this stream, right? Like, I'm addicted to doom scrolling, yes, but what I should be doing is actually thoroughly looking at the like each and every lesson and paying attention a little bit more. Like, it's more so that, like, it's not going to fix my distraction problems. Like, I need to rewire my brain so that it's calibrated in a way that is specifically I don't know, that's just not distracted all the time. I'm looking at a clip right now. I'm like, of from like Breath of the Wild, where Link is like stacking a bunch of like explosives around a Hinox, and it's like, why am I watching this? He just killed. It's kind of funny. I love how cartoonish some of the Zelda stuff is. And you know, I bought Tears of the Kingdom, never played, like, haven't even opened up the plastic. And I said I would do it in the winter, and it's winter, and I don't feel like doing it. Like, that's how bad I am. Like, I would rather just watch content than just play the game. But then I just buy the game and never play it and watch the content. Like, Pokemon Legends Arceus, I've wanted to play that. I don't have it, but I want it. And I want to give it a shot. Same thing with Legends ZA. I want to play it. It's a mainline game. It seems pretty cool. There's something off with me and Nintendo, and I was super excited. I feel like it's like, if I were to like, I feel like I have to stream it, and I guess that kind of ruined the enjoyment. So I don't game because it's associated with streaming, which is kind of like a faux work, faux play, like half work, half play, and it just ends up being like this lukewarm, happy medium of both. And rather than being an entertainer, once I'm home exhausted from work, I just want to sleep. Like, I would rather sleep than play video games. Like, I'm that bad with sleep where it's just like, no, it's been a long day. I want to sleep first, and then we'll think about things. And then when I wake up, it's like, oh, it's midnight. Or it's like 8 o'clock. Let's say I get home at like 6. Sleep 2 hours. It's 8 o'clock. All right. I roll out of bed maybe around 9. All right. Better start getting ready for bed then. You know, it sucks. Oh, you bought one of those brick phones? That's pretty cool. They're heavy. Like, you could use that as a weapon, too. I like how this is like the podcasty part of it. You get to know the real me. But I don't know. It's like, it'd be cool if, like, I had loyal fans that were, like, clip farming for some of the goofy shit that I've said. And then they just, yeah. They clip farm, and then I become viral because I'm a fucking weirdo. Or whatever. I just don't want to be, like, super duper humiliated by being caught on a hot mic out of context. But I've streamed enough where it's like, that's inevitable. So if I end up getting famous, something will come out of the woodwork that's incriminating, and then I become infamous right as I'm becoming famous. So it's going to be... What time do I have to wake up? For work, ideally it should be 6, but I don't roll out of bed until like 7:45, and I have to be at the first job because I have to go to a call every day at 8:30, and that can vary. So I just leave the house at 8:30, and I haven't gotten in too much trouble yet, but I think it's down the pike. I think it's down the line. And it's kind of we're kind of at an impasse too. Like, what I do is kind of niche, and I'm trained in it, and there's a lot of money betting on me and my success. So it's like, yeah, you should ideally be at the job site at 8:30, but they changed that standard after I got the job. So I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I've been kind of late to a lot of stuff, but not by so much that it's I guess maybe enough where it's like I have to get a talking to, but not enough times where it's like, oh, okay, he's like still trying to make a difference. And oh, look at this, Latios and Latias origami. Look at that shit. Look at that. That's the wholesome stuff I like. you know, and then you see some horrific stuff like a lady getting shot for trying to slam into an ICE agent, which I don't know if she was trying to do that. I think she was just trying to get away, and cars are cars. I don't nap every day, though. Like, I actually... Here's the thing. Let me tell you what, if I don't nap. When I nap, there is a high likelihood that I'm going to end up scrolling through my phone through 2 hours because the bright light keeps... It shuts off the melatonin into your brain, telling you to wake up, basically. Melatonin, as you know, tells you to go to sleep. So I'm just like a zombie doom scrolling. And if I do that, just spacing out, zoning out, you're better off sleeping anyways. If I'm brain dead from the day, you might as well sleep. So I've just been napping. And I feel like I'm healthier because of it. Not super healthier, but like enough where it's like I don't feel like crap. Like you work a full day, you eat, doom scroll, and then I do Duolingos, then I go to bed. It's still the same schedule. I still go to bed by like midnight, and here we are at midnight. But yeah, it's one of those like I could be one of those like successful guys that are just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, go for like an hour run, then it's 5 o'clock, shower, do my first workout, then shower again, and then it's like 6 o'clock, have a hearty breakfast, go to work, do my Duolingos, which takes another hour, and that's like 7 o'clock already. I have to go to work at that point, and the hearty breakfast will take an hour too because I got to make it and clean and all that stuff. And so it's like basically worked a full day before getting out of the door. And I'm going to be burnt out by like 12 o'clock. So I do that, or, I'm kind of a night owl. We just, try to mosey on into the job as soon as you can. Do the best you can. Get home as early as you can. Sleep. Wake up. Then you start your day. Your brain recalibrates too. Like, I don't remember. It's not that I don't remember what I did with my day, but it's just I'm now on weekend mode. And I feel like if I did that every single day, I could be on weekend mode perpetually, I suppose. That's my ideal. I would like to go to sleep at 4 a.m. every day. Yeah, I know. Like, I'm a rock star, man. Yeah, like I need the nap. I need the sleep. I would like to go to sleep at 4 a.m. Me too. I tell you what, man. I am a performer of sorts. And I'm actually going to be playing a job. Sorry, I'm going to be playing a concert tomorrow. And, that's my real thing, If that made money, I would try to do that. But it comes at a risk. You got to really just do that. And I might. If I lose my job and I'm collecting unemployment, screw it. Let's jump to the Hail Mary. Let's do a Hail Mary pass here and just try to level grind every single aspect of ourselves. And just be a go-getter again. So, yeah. I'm really thinking about that part of it. But then it's just, scrounging for money, seeing if money is an option. It's a real thing. So, I think I'm going to leave it here. That's kind of a good conclusion to get to. Gabrielle, if you want to reach out to me on and Samuel, and everybody. João, I think, also commented. If you guys want to message me on Discord, you know where to find me. You go here. Here's my channel. Click on the Discord link, and then just DM me, as I normally state. But, okay, there's Carla. I don't know why I was looking at Carla. Oh, she did a little bit more than me, that bitch. But, you know, it's another day today, and I think we'll revisit this tomorrow. So, yeah, it was a nice talk with you, Gabrielle. I'm going to close out the chat, and let's just take a look at this flame together one last time on day 1955. What a day to remember, you know? It's, let's just take a look at it. Boom. There it is. 1955. And quite a day, you know? I never really expect a good conversation to happen with friends. But here we are. We got friends. And I'm super stoked that, you know, there's still kind of a marginal audience, not really too big, not really too small. Like, luckily, we've got, I think we had 1,340 at one point. It used to be 1,330 for the longest time, for like 3 months. And it's actually 1,350. So that's because of you guys saying hello and being kind to me, because we are party animals. So thanks for helping me keep the flame alive. And as always, muito obrigado por assistir. Boa noite. Ciao, ciao for now. Take care. Até próxima.